Alright, so what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, man. It's your boy, and sneak peek number 1 is here for the May update, and this is definitely not what people were expecting. Over the past 2 weeks, we've been speculating based on data mine leaks that we should expect to see Scarlet Witch tier 4 with a new surprise bingo for the mid-month update. That is not how it's looking so far anyways, because if that's the case, this is gonna be the most expensive mid-month update we've ever seen. So check this out. Quicksilver is coming in as a tier 4 with a brand new uniform for the mid-month, and this is sneak peek number 1 of 2, at least 2, because based on what I'm seeing here on the forums, it looks like we're due for more than just Quicksilver. So it's not going to be one of those one and done type of sneak peek deal. This is what I'm talking about right here. So it says May update sneak peek number 1. Greetings, agents. It's a CM fragment of Marvel Future Fight. This superhero, who's been under the control of Catan, has been released with the help of the mighty Avengers, the Quick Twin. And then we have the trailer, and it says right here, check out the new look and abilities of this superhero who fights against Sentry, who has become the Void. Now notice how they only hit us with a thank you line instead of hitting us with the infamous "we will announce more details to the patch details later," which usually means we're not getting any more sneak peeks. So expect to see one more sneak peek here. Now truthfully speaking, I was here ready and waiting for tier 4 Scarlet Witch and maybe tier 3 Wiccan, or like an awakened skill for Wiccan and Hulkling together, so that those guys can actually be useful. Well, not that useful, but be useful if they get uniforms, right? However, getting Quicksilver and having room for one more means there is the possibility, especially if the leaks or data mines were correct, that we could be seeing a twin mid-month update like we've never seen before. Where Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch both receive tier 4 upgrades, which would make this the most expensive mid-month update ever, because both of these characters are native tier 2 characters. And before you guys tell me I'm tripping and that there's no way Quicksilver is getting a tier 4, pay attention to this trailer here, because I'm slowing it down at 0.25 and going frame by frame. And as you can see in this trailer, where Quicksilver is running at top speed, presumably top speed, he's going pretty fast, but maybe there's more in the tank, who knows, right? Looks like my boy is going to be getting tier 4, because why else would there be a tier 4 on the truck? He's the only one in the sneak peek, and they said he's getting a new look and he's getting new abilities. When they say look and abilities, these days it means a uniform, that's the look, and abilities is the tier 4 upgrade. He's already a tier 3 character, so that is to be expected. My boy Pietro is getting a tier 4 upgrade. Now I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I don't like what they're doing right now, where they're just rapidly upgrading all of these tier 2 natives to tier 4, because eventually what's gonna happen is they're gonna get power crept. And after being super expensive, they're eventually gonna get power crept by all of these other characters that are still at tier 2, tier 3, or transcended status. The earlier a character gets a tier 4, the weaker they're ultimately going to be in the grand scheme of things, okay? Go ahead and look back at some of the earlier tier 4s like Black Widow, like Shadow Shell, like Iron Man. Like, some of them are still good, but look at the tier 4s that we're getting now, like Silver Surfer, like Thanos, like Jean Grey, even though she's kind of getting forced out of the meta, like Rogue, for example, right? You look at the later tier 4 and you compare them to the first ones that we got, you can see that power creep is a real thing. It exists in all of these mobile games, and rightfully so, because if a tier 4 is new but the old tier 4 is stronger, why would anybody tier 4 the character? And they gotta keep making money. So I don't like the approach of just rushing and basically trying to cash in real quick by giving all of the most expensive characters tier 4 first, because ultimately they're gonna get replaced. Like, I'll never go back in tier 4 Odin. Like, let's be real, he's already been power crept, and this is what's going to happen to a lot of these tier 2 and tier 3 natives that are getting tier 4 upgrades before lesser characters who may not be as strong in the comics or as popular, but ultimately they're gonna have to become more powerful to be enticing enough to be upgraded. That being said, I am excited to see what they do for Pietro, because y'all know there's a couple characters that get me moist. That sounded so wrong. There's a couple characters that I really live for in this game. You know, Deadpool's at the top of this list, and how I'm hoping that he finally gets just due for the new movie that's coming out, right? And Scarlet Witch is a close second, but my boy Pietro, okay? My boy Pietro, the hot dog eating savage Quicksilver, has always been my guy, so I am here for it, okay? Even though it's super expensive, and this could be the most expensive mid-month in the history of Marvel Future Fight, you know what? It could always get more expensive in the future, because the way how they're going, they're just trying to cash in real quickly. I don't know if they're trying to kill the game before the 10-year anniversary or some shit. I don't know. They're trying to get as much as they can, I guess. But anyways, Quicksilver has an amazing kit. Got guaranteed dodge, ignore dodge, skill damage, bonus damage, damage accumulation. The healing is kind of shit, so maybe they need to bump, not maybe, they definitely got to bump up his healing quite a bit, right? And besides that, he got native penetration. I'm pretty sure he got chain hit on his uniform with, I think, attack speed. Yeah, so that's cool, I guess. But he's gonna need damage reduction, because I don't think, and he has iframe ignore as well. So he has a lot of things going for him. He was way ahead of his time when he first came out, and then he got additional uniforms that made him even better. But if you look at Quicksilver, if they don't make him a mainstay for either Otherworld battle or specifically Timeline battle, I don't think he's going to be a tier 4 that many people go for outside of the super fans like me, or the Omegalodons that just tier 4 everyone, because he's not going to keep up with Luna Snow and ABX. Let's be real, okay? ABX and ABL, for one, the female speed characters get the most love when it comes to ABX. The males, that never really been the case. Luna Snow can already hit like 16-17 million for ABX, and she's cruising past 14 million in ABL. So if you already have her, there's no reason to even look at Quicksilver, even if he was, I don't know, a challenger, a competitor. But then again, this is a seasonal uniform that if you're free to play, you won't be able to buy. Whereas if he's good enough, but then again, he's not female, right? So there's that, and he's not human. That's also a category, like female, human, speed, right? He is titled as other. That's his actual typing, and he doesn't have very good tags when it comes to World Boss either. Right, he has fast movement and agility. These are low tier, in my opinion, ability tags. So you don't really need him for World Boss, and you're never really gonna need him when Luna Snow exists for ABX and ABO. So literally the only place that he's gonna be able to shine is Timeline Battle, Otherworld Arena, and Alliance Conquest. So he has to be in the top 5 conversation from the get-go with the new uniform and the tier 4. If not, he's an easy skip, and that's a damn shame, because he has a good fan base. But maybe they figure they don't gotta make him good. Well, they don't gotta make him broken, because people are gonna tier 4 him anyways, because like I said, he has a good fan base. There's people like me that just love the guy, right? So I hope that's not the case, because he has the tools already in the kit, right? 70% chance to penetrate everything except shields, but Quicksilver has a lot of hits on his skills, and they could easily just add shields here. Right, we got super armor, barrier, all damage, immunity, and invincibility, so could easily just add shields here. But I guess maybe barriers counts as shields. Anyways, whatever. Point is, Quicksilver has a lot going for him in his kit, and I am stoked to see what they're going to give him this time to push him in the conversation, because every time he's been touched, like from the get-go, he was really good for Timeline, and he just slowly got power crept. However, I just want you guys to keep in mind that if Quicksilver becomes a mainstay for Timeline battle, this guy's stocks is just gonna keep on rising, bro. Like, it's actually gonna be crazy to see Wolverine just dominate people like Silver Surfer, Sentry, Quicksilver. Like, if you did not have tier 4 Wolverine before, Like, you might want to start looking at him. That's all I'm saying, bro. His stock's going way up. Anyways, I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one. Stay safe. Peace out.